Welcome back to another banger on the biggest and best forex scam exposing channel in South Africa. Today I'm going to show you guys that Precisionfx became everything you never wanted to be, which is a scammer.
FBI, open up!
The following screenshots are not organized in no specific way. We are going to go through them one by one, but it will depict how this guy went from all that in a packet of fireball chips to absolutely nothing. Bro, at Precisionfx, it's not just the setups we want from you. The point of the bootcamp is to stop being spoon-fed so that we can trade on our own. God forbid something happens to you, it means we're stuck. When you send us a setup, please tell us the reason behind and why you're thinking of it. Perhaps we can start by focusing on only one pair so that we don't get confused along the way. Ed DK asked a question, but you didn't respond to what he asked. Can we please work on that and get to the actual teaching part of things? Because I believe those who want to be spoon-fed paid for signals only, but those of us in the group paid for the bootcamp so that we can learn. Please, bro, let's get to the learning part of things. So as you guys may know, this guy recently started a bootcamp, and this lets me know that on the scam scale, this bruh is miles ahead of our traditional scammers. I mean, DJ Coach is still grifting the same scam that he's been grifting since we got to know of him. Jason Noah switched up here and there, leadership switched up a little bit here and there, but hosting a boot camp is something that Jason Noah and leadership only did later in their career, and seeing Precision doing it so early in his career, that lets me know that client money is really important to him. So yeah, he says, bro, I can't do that while I'm writing exams. I'm always studying. When will you actually be done? And this is just another explanation to naughty traders as to why doing school and this at the same time is not gonna work out, especially if you're teaching other people. I don't like the back and forth, pointing fingers and shit, talking about the past. Nigga, have you done any of the stuff you advertised about the bootcamp? We literally have to beg you to do something each week. That is highly embarrassing. Let's talk about what's the way forward. At first you said you're busy with exams and asked us to be patient until the 20th. Today is the 2nd of December and still we're going through the same thing. So now you're busy with clubbing and flexing cash, whereas you're just leaving us out here in the dark. That clubbing and flexing cash, right, that has become part of his marketing schemes. His young people his age, they like to go out, they like to party, and in flexing cash and a good time, lets other young people his age know, but listen, come to me so that I can help you acquire the liquor time. Precisionfx then says, bro, please relax, and I find that highly disingenuous, to which the client then responds, if you're used to clients who just keep quiet and not say shit, well, I'm not one of them. Take 500 Rand for these Zoom sessions that are not even up to 5 and send me back a K. I don't want the service anymore. These guys here are quiet and want to continue. I don't. I will not relax while being taken for a ride. Now, before starting this bootcamp thing, before selling robots, before starting services, Precisionfx had a very, very huge image in this industry, but slowly he is tarnishing it, experience by experience. Sell US30, which is a signal that Precisionfx sent, to which a client then responds, this as well is financial advice, which you're not supposed to do, incriminating amongst all other chats in this group as proof. Brother, I told you I don't trade Mondays. Keep this in mind, nah? Keep this in mind. Brother, I told you I don't trade Mondays. That is really important because later on we will come to what he advertised, and you will see that in his advertising he said that he trades Mondays. Yes, someone says, morning all at Precisionfx. Can we get something today, brother? Outlooks for the week. How you go about your Mondays? This back and forth has literally become tiring. I don't know if Precisionfx, you think that we can't take action. Do you know that even if you're not FCA regulated, you sold us dreams and it's a reportable offense? Precisionfx, you know, I don't want to hop on things and look, their CheeseFX is just laughing. I don't want to hop on things, I don't want to hop on you, but remember what I told you. Go and get FCA regulated. And from what I see, I think it's going to be a massive mission because you're already juggling your clients and studying, which you are failing very miserably at. I would like to see your marks though, because if you're failing at one thing and you're so nonchalant about the one thing, I want to see the other, because how you do one thing is most definitely how you do everything. So having a client threaten you with the FSCA, my bro, you are in deep shit. Legit, either provide the services I paid for, which I agree with, or send me back my money, which I also agree with for the bootcamp, and I'm out of the group. Failure to do that within the week, I'm reporting you to the FSCA. And like, just give me back my money. I don't even want the service anymore. Since I joined this group 25 September, all we've done is complain, and you're taking us for a ride. Oh my goodness. Now, here's a signal, right? That cell US30 that he sent, that his client was calling him out on for financial advice. And this actually is financial advice, because you are telling your client where to put their money and how much they must put up that's eligible for loss, if I can say it like that, which is most now the stop loss, right? Now, I want you guys to take a look at this. Before the signal was sent, he actually told people in his group, the signal I'm going to give you now, please take it seriously. Don't ask questions, just do as I say. And when you take a look at the fact that stop loss got hit, guys, I don't know, man. There's also been some screenshots that is alleging that he chats to himself and he sends messages to himself to make it seem like he's a good trader. And from where I'm sitting, I'm starting to believe those screenshots, my bro. Also, what's the conclusion here? Because seeing our suggestions and agreeing with them are two different things. That is real. When your clients are telling you, listen, your way is messed up, please do it this way. Guys, it's a problem. Now, keep in mind, we are still in the bootcamp group now. Here you guys can see this client is reminding him. That's what you offered when you started the bootcamp. However, we can settle for every trading day, not every day. Now, you need to understand what that bruh said. They will settle for every tradable day, knowing that not every day of the week or the month is a trading day. So they don't even want to trade every day, because they know not every day there's gonna be an opportunity. But on the days that there are opportunities, they want their mentor to show up. And I feel like it is well within their rights to kind of request that, right? Now, I told you guys earlier, keep in mind, he says that Mondays he doesn't trade. Take a look at this. Mondays, we trade London session, silver bullet. Now, how come you are lying and you are telling your clients that Mondays, I don't trade? Brother, I told you I don't trade Mondays. That is just highly disingenuous for you to be advertising one thing and then give clients a totally different thing. That, in case you don't know me, bro, Precisionfx, is fraudulent misrepresentation, because ultimately this enriches you. This lie that you have told brings money to your pocket. So I'm just saying. Here's a very, very strong point that one of his clients made. Like, you cannot give a man a fish that will starve him, but teaching him how to, now that's gold. What I mean is that we cannot rely on signals, hence the reason why we in this boot camp. Okay, bad boy, I'm starting to understand you there. And I agree with him, because people are in this boot camp to learn, not to get signals the whole time. Yeah, you see more complaints. I would really like to apologize for the service I have been providing so far to you guys. I know it's your hard-earned money and you were not satisfied so far. I would like to know from you guys how you want me to operate the bootcamp. Now, from a business managing perspective, you can't give your powers over like that to your clients. They already agreed to what you advertised. It's just up to you to follow through on what you advertised to them, because it seems like that is the actual problem. You're not following through on what you've advertised. Yeah, you guys can see this is a screenshot for the bootcamp, and this guy really is busy gaslighting his clients by sending stuff like, so the setups I send do not matter to you guys. Like, that is gaslighting your clients, because you know That is not what they paid for, and it is highly embarrassing and humiliating to have a client remind you of what you advertised to them. That's for the signal group and not what we paid for. So you can keep the setups, my bro. We want to learn how to train, as you guys can say. They paid 1,500 rand for it. I wonder how many people is in this thing. I don't know. I don't know. Now, in case you guys thought that this man is under heavy pressure, you can read here. The bootcamp was only available for 100 people only. You got 14 people to join, Mara. You're still failing to deliver. So this guy is sitting with a handful of people, and furthermore, someone just clarified to say that 2 numbers are his. So there's only literally 12 people in this group, and he's failing to service them. Now, one thing that he was also being called out on is his transparency. A client told him, before paying, you should have told us that you're still busy with exams, so we should wait. At this point, it's like you're playing around with us, and that's not on. If you're not up to hold your end of the bargain, then why are you accepting payments? Because he needs to go and flex your money, and then he needs to go and show it off in the club so that other newbies that's very stupid can think, this guy made this through Forex, let me go and sign up for his services. And then they are sitting in the same boat as you. I don't mean to laugh. I humbly apologize. I do not mean to laugh. Now, a bit earlier I did mention that it seems to me like the problem here is that he would advertise one thing and not deliver on that thing, which is actually fraudulent misrepresentation. And this over here lets me know that my suspicions is correct. Literally none of this has happened, and we have to first complain before you take action, bro. That's embarrassing and disingenuous. It's literally 10 of us active here. Just dedicate this month to teaching us, bro. That would be just an hour per day of your time. Is that too much to ask for? Right now you say you're busy with your exams. Next it'll be December and you'll be saying you're focusing on some family time. And this bro has a point. This bro has a point. Yeah, you can see Icing Sugar, which is another user of the group. This person says, literally, bro, I stand with you on this one. So you can see it's not just a one-sided thing. There's a whole lot of people that's feeling like this. Here's a message in the group whereby someone is detailing what happened to one of the other groups. We acknowledge that, however, the fact that it got reported to the extent of being deleted is alarming because it means it was more than one person who reported the group, which again could have been avoided by Precisionfx communicating instead of keeping quiet until people started talking. And then there's a screenshot or a screen recording of Precisionfx losing, saying, perfect example of the grass and greener on the other side. So here's another problem that I'm noticing with Precisionfx. He doesn't respond to his clients. It seems like they are struggling to communicate with him, and that is highly disingenuous of him. Also, when you take a look at previously, a whole lot of people reported his group, you can see that this man don't care about his reputation anymore. He just cares about one thing, the bag, even if it means he has to scam you for it. Still with the Bootcamp group, here you guys can see Precisionfx tell his clients, I will do better. And what is highly disingenuous is DK, one of his clients, saying, we've been here before. I've learned a lot from you in the small amount of sessions we've had, but this is a bootcamp. I've got a question still not answered from Thursday. I paid to learn, not to need you. And this is really the issue here. Whenever people are paying for services like this, they are paying their mentors to teach them enough that they don't have to come back to the mentors for signals, for pointers, for tips, for whatever the case may be. And I don't think these mentors are actually catching on when it comes to that. Despite all the other stuff, I joined the bootcamp under the impression that we'll be learning daily and seeing how you go about your trades. 5 days from now, it will officially be a month since I joined, and we've only had one session. I get that you have exams and all, but can you at least have a proper schedule for us and teach, bro? The signals, I understand there's that FSCA issue. Then you said there will be mentorship, which will be for 3 months, where we should expect 3 sessions a week. We only had one session, which was a repeat of the session we had here, yo. You're embarrassing. From then on, you deleted the group with no explanation at all. What? Hence, I'm saying you need to work on your communication with people. You're quick to respond when people are now making assumptions, whereas you could have simply avoided them by communicating in advance. That's what you're getting wrong. I didn't delete the group, bro. It was reported. You can't delete a group. You can delete a group, but I think it can also be removed if a lot of people is reporting it. But yeah, you can see this client airing their grievances out. So if you were taking a look at buying any services from Precisionfx, I'm telling you, my bro, it is like this price even being called out for the fact that he is focusing on his public channel on Telegram. And in case it's not clicking with you, you have paid already. He doesn't need to focus on you. He already has your money. But majority of the people in his free public Telegram channel, right? Majority of them hasn't paid yet. Therefore, he will focus on serving them because they are directly linked to a bootcamp bag, signals bag, a mentorship bag. Don't sleep, man. Don't sleep. We sleep at night. We sleep at night. So, yeah, you can see someone else complaining. They are saying, greetings, broski. Personally, it's been a week now since joining the bootcamp group and we haven't learned anything. And now you're putting all services on hold? There's only 15 of us in the group. Why don't you continue with the services you offered for the bootcamp and just emphasize on how peeps shouldn't publicly announce that you're the one teaching us until further notice, instead of stopping everything at this point. Complying with FECA and getting regulated could take even up to a year because you now need to write regulatory exams and all that. Bro, you didn't learn anything. How? When these videos. But I never said I'm putting the bootcamp on hold. Precisionfx, that is highly disingenuous. Asking your client how when these videos. That is gaslighting them. You should have asked, why don't you understand? Let's go over it again. This bro paid you, my bro. Yo, you guys are so disingenuous with the money. There you guys can see in the beginning of the group already. Guys, the bootcamp is only for a month and I haven't learned anything yet because I was approved in the group today. Please don't judge me asking for a refund. To avoid paying that refund, this guy extended it to 2 months. Now, I want you to think to yourself, is this someone that's making money? Is someone that's ripping people off like this truly making money in the market? I don't think so. It is my conclusion that Precisionfx became everything that he said he never wanted to become, which is a scammer. I believe in that time where he started giving services to fit in with his other friends, he realized that it is much easier to convince a human to give him money than it is to convince the market to give him money. So he's gonna go where he's always gonna win, and I'm gonna need you guys to understand that. If you came this far, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Cheers. Hey everyone, are you looking to get into trading but is worried about the high risks? Let me introduce you to iFX Broker's Cent account. With a low minimum deposit, you can start trading with real money while minimizing your risk. It's perfect for beginners and those wanting to test new strategies. Plus, you'll benefit from the advanced trading platform and dedicated support team. Start your trading journey today with iFX Brokers and turn your ambitions into reality. Check the link in my description to get started.